A quicker metabolism is a great ally in the struggle against obesity. It means your body burns more calories at rest, making it simpler to establish the calorie deficit required for weight reduction. While there are numerous elements that impact metabolism, such as genetics and age, certain tactics may help you give it a boost. One such technique is integrating specialized nutrients that boost your body's natural metabolic processes. Among these supplements, creatine stands out as a safe and effective alternative with a documented track record. In the following parts, we'll dig into the world of creatine, what it is, how it works, and how it may become a helpful tool in your fat reduction quest. By learning the science behind creatine, you can make educated judgments about whether it's the perfect supplement for you. Let's unleash the potential of creatine and discover how it might help you reach your fat reduction objectives. Introducing creatine, a natural performance booster. Creatine is a naturally occurring chemical present in tiny levels in meals like red meat and fish. It serves a key function in energy synthesis inside our cells, especially during high-intensity sports like weightlifting or running. When we participate in these activities, our bodies demand a speedy supply of energy. This is where creatine comes in. It helps restore ATP, the fundamental energy currency of our cells, enabling us to sustain strenuous activities for longer durations. While creatine is frequently associated with athletes and bodybuilders, its advantages extend well beyond the gym. Research shows that creatine supplementation may have a good influence on numerous areas of health, including cognitive function and muscle mass maintenance. In the context of fat reduction, creatine's potential to boost athletic performance and stimulate muscle building makes it a helpful weapon. By boosting your ability for activity and retaining lean muscle mass, creatine may indirectly contribute to a more effective metabolism. Creatine's significance in energy synthesis feeding your cells. To comprehend how creatine stimulates metabolism, it's vital to know its function in energy synthesis. Our cells depend on a chemical called adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, to perform diverse tasks from muscular contractions to nerve impulses. Think about ATP as the energy stream. Just as you require money to make purchases, your cells need ATP to do their functions. However, our bodies store only finite quantities of ATP, enough to sustain a few seconds of hard activity. This is where creatine steps in. It operates as an energy reservoir, replenishing ATP reserves fast during brief bursts of high-intensity exercise. By supplying this readily accessible energy source, creatine helps you to work out harder and for longer periods. This higher exercise ability may lead to more calorie expenditure and eventually contribute to fat reduction. Moreover, by encouraging muscle building, creatine indirectly enhances metabolism since muscular tissue burns more calories at rest than fat tissue. Boosting metabolism, the creatine connection. Now that we've examined creatine's function in energy generation, let's study how it might enhance metabolism. While creatine doesn't directly enhance your metabolic rate in the same manner as stimulants like coffee, it affects metabolism indirectly via multiple methods. Firstly, creatine boosts athletic performance, enabling you to push harder during exercises and burn more calories by boosting your training volume and intensity. You develop a stronger energy demand, leading to a transient increase in metabolism following exercise. Secondly, creatine stimulates muscular development. As you participate in resistance training, creatine helps your muscles recover quicker and adapt to the stimulus, resulting to increased muscular growth. Since muscle tissue is more metabolically active than fat tissue, even at rest, this increase in muscle mass leads to a greater resting metabolic rate. Lastly, some studies show that creatine may have a direct influence on cellular processes linked to energy consumption. While further study is required in this area, these results imply that creatine's influence on metabolism may extend beyond its involvement in exercise performance and muscle building. It's crucial to stress that creatine is not a miraculous fat loss drug. It doesn't immediately burn fat or lower appetite. Instead, it functions as a performance booster and muscle builder, thereby contributing to a more conducive environment for fat reduction. The secret to effective fat reduction rests in regularly generating a calorie deficit, ingesting less calories than your body expends. Creatine may assist in this process by improving exercise performance, allowing you to train harder and burn more calories, supporting muscle development, raising your resting metabolic rate, and making it simpler to sustain a calorie deficit, and improving body composition, moving your body composition towards more lean mass and less body fat. However, creatine alone won't lead to considerable fat reduction. If your diet and training aren't matched with your objectives, it's crucial to combine creatine supplementation with a carefully planned exercise program and a balanced diet that supports your calorie aims. If you're contemplating adding creatine, here's a step-by-step instruction. First, pick your creatine. Creatine monohydrate is the most studied and cost-effective type. A common dose is 3-5 grams per day. Some research advocate eating it after exercise with carbohydrates and protein. You may add creatine with water, juice, or a protein smoothie. Monitor your body's body's reaction to creatine. When beginning creatine, you could come across the notion of a loading period. This requires eating 20 to 25 grams every day for the first 5 to 7 days. The idea is to immediately fill your muscles with creatine. While not required, it may assist maximize creatine storage fast. Note that a loading phase may cause moderate stomach discomfort. Alternatively, start with a regular dosage of 3 to 5 grams per day. This approach is well tolerated and successful in the long term. Both techniques raise creatine levels, aiding performance and recovery. Creatine monohydrate is typically a safe and well-tolerated substance when used at approved quantities. However, some people may develop moderate side effects, especially during the loading period, phase, or with greater dosages. Common adverse effects include gastrointestinal discomfort such as bloating, gas, diarrhea, and stomach cramps. These symptoms are normally brief and lessen as your body adapts to creatine supplementation. Weight gain is another typical negative effect. Creatine may promote water retention in the muscles, resulting to a modest rise in body weight. This is not fat gain and normally reduces after you stop using creatine. Muscle cramps might also develop. Although creatine might help avoid muscular cramps during exercise, some people may develop cramps, particularly if they're dehydrated. It's crucial to remember that these adverse effects are generally modest and transient. If you encounter any severe or persistent adverse effects, cease usage and see your doctor. Creatine transports water into muscle cells, which is one of the reasons it may contribute to increased muscular growth and strength. While this is a good impact, it also underscores the need of remaining well hydrated while supplementing with creatine. Dehydration may worsen possible adverse effects such as muscular cramps and gastrointestinal discomfort. Moreover, sufficient hydration is vital for general health and well-being and sports performance. When using creatine, attempt to drink lots of water throughout the day. Listen to your body's thirst signals and boost your hydration consumption, particularly during exercises and in hot weather. You may also use electrolyte-rich liquids such as coconut water or sports drinks to restore electrolytes lost via perspiration. By addressing hydration, you may improve creatine's advantages while reducing any negative effects. The supplement industry provides a huge assortment of creatine supplements, each claiming to be better. However, the most investigated and verified type of creatine remains creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate is a pure form of creatine that has been thoroughly examined for its safety and usefulness. It's readily accessible, inexpensive, and effectively raises creatine levels in the body. While alternative forms of creatine, such as creatine hydrochloride or creatine ethyl ester, may provide small benefits in terms of solubility or absorption, they usually lack the same amount of scientific support as creatine monohydrate. When purchasing a creatine supplement, focus quality and purity. Look for items that are third-party tested to guarantee they satisfy quality standards and are free from contaminants. Creatine, a naturally occurring chemical, has gained substantial interest for its performance-boosting and possible fat reduction advantages. While it's not a magic bullet, creatine, when paired with a balanced diet and regular exercise, may be a helpful aid in your fat reduction quest. By knowing how creatine works, you can its potential advantages and how to use it safely and efficiently into your regimen. You may harness its power to assist your fitness objectives. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just beginning your fitness journey, creatine supplementation can give a vital advantage, increasing performance, promoting muscle development and indirectly contributing to a more efficient metabolism. Remember, consistency is crucial. Combine creatine supplementation with a carefully planned training routine and a balanced diet to optimize its effects and unleash your maximum potential. As always, ask your doctor or a licensed healthcare expert before beginning any new supplement program. Looking for high-quality supplements backed by Dr. Andrew Huberman himself? Check out the links in the description below and subscribe and hit the bell icon if you've learned anything new or anything of value.